In the darkness of the forest, Shere Khan's on the prowl. Mowgli stops to listen as he hears the mighty growl. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. Bagheera and Baloo are at the man cub side. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. Bagheera and Baloo are at the man cub side. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. Bagheera and Baloo are at the man cub side. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book.
Today I'm going to read you Squirrelled Away.
I'm the fastest.
I don't often say this, but we're going to ensure we go with it. In other words, we say it was an accident of pure coincidence. Then we will have enough evidence to send Shadow away in disgrace. As for Brandon, well, I did look at the evidence. I can conclude he wasn't the culprit to begin with after all. I should have had more time to look at the facts before it was too late. It's not your fault, sir. Last I heard, he was based at BR.
Is it that old pirate Redtail come for my treasure?
And you said I had no chance of compensation.
So what, underdog?
Looks a lot like Earth. Oh, I'll never get to the moon the way I'm going. I wish I could be the first ever Astro Bunny on the moon. One day, you'll see. I'll get there.
Roses are red, violets are blue. World domination has nothing on you.
I guess she's not a poetry fan.
Hey, woohoo!
Poetry, love notes, nothing's working. Maybe something personal.
Every pony okay?
They are right.
The canvas did indeed save them, but the miners didn't know that. The avalanche has buried an engine and its crew. We must help them immediately.
I suppose it would have been too much for you to have found an empty bucket?
Oh no! Quick, Benny, rock!
I don't usually allow such things to happen. If I hadn't been so worried for your safety, I would have knocked the stuffing out of that cat.
Hey, I heard Gladys put a 10.
That's the trouble with snapping turtles. They snap. Now, you take the common box turtle. It's a much more docile little creature.
Bill. Bunny. Yeah, Bunny? Well, what are you doing in there? That's no place for rabbits. You might get yourselves mailed somewhere. Now, you bunnies, be careful. Steer clear of my cat. A mean-spirited fellow.
Pa.
I'm fine! What? I'm fine!
But Thomas's front was
Unlikely.
bent.
When Percy had been rescued, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to his driver and fireman, then to Percy. "Driver told me how brave you were, Percy. As a reward, you will be repainted at the works." "Oh, thank you, sir."
Step number 3 is taking 2...
But where? Is that an idea I can hear?
Do ideas ride on scooters?
What? I'm fine!
I heard that he's bringing a very important passenger.
Oh, Neville, you are a one. Well, Neddy's turned up safe and sound, and in my book, that means...
And all night.
Where's little Sandy gone? She was just here. There you are. Why are you in the sand? We've got to do a good deed. I know. I was trying to find one.
When he returned, Percy's coat glistened in the sun.
Look, Doc, I was watering my carrots and...
Who's got to hurry? Just one question.
Have you looked at Rocky Book? Sometimes we have an emergency. Flinders is in the mud bath here, and we need to get him out before termite tree time. Here! Because no Num-Tum ever likes missing termite treat time.
No, they don't.
Did somebody say termite treats?
Uh-oh.
Num-Pups to the rescue! What does the right sound like? What about this?
I think it's just seen the dirty windows.
We need to do something quickly.
Press the one with 3 sides.
No, Humpty-Doo. That's a triangle. That will make them go even faster. Press the one that's round, like a plate. No, Chimper. That's the circle. Larry, press the square.
Not sunny, because Mr. C's not at the windmill. I look. Say it, don't spray it, Thomas.
I've still got sneezing powder up my funnel. Now I'm going to look for Mr. Conductor.
Oh dear, that cloud is still raining. Can you find a different way to keep the rain away from our guest? Fuzzer Wubber, yes! If we tilt the room, the cloud will drift. That's perfect! Well done!
Ah, thank you.
When he says he isn't lying, it's a lie. That's a lie! When he says he isn't lying, when he says he wasn't lying, he's lying! It certainly is.
Oh dear, that cloud is still raining. Can you find a different way to keep the rain away from our guest? Fuzzer Wubber, yes! If we tilt the room, the cloud will drift. That's perfect! Well done!
Ah, thank you.
Coconut cake it is.
Those cars are fast. But so are we. The best thing about a pop-up race car is that it's full of pop-up surprises.
Oh dear, that cloud is still raining. Can you find a different way to keep the rain away from our guest? Fuzzer Wubber, yes! If we tilt the room, the cloud will drift. That's perfect! Well done!
Ah, thank you.
What about the records?
Oh! Whoa! Ah!
That's the end.
Oh dear, that cloud is still raining. Can you find a different way to keep the rain away from our guest? Fuzzer Wubber, yes! If we tilt the room, the cloud will drift. That's perfect! Well done!
Ah, thank you.
And he was right. Worse still, the track he was on began to crumble. Oh, help! Wailed Percy. Then he remembered something he had seen earlier. There's a canvas barrier by the track. That might save us. They were just in time.
But it was too late. Gordon bumped into the coaches. Fuck! Wait.
B.
Oh dear, that cloud is still raining. Can you find a different way to keep the rain away from our guest? Fuzzer Wubber, yes! If we tilt the room, the cloud will drift. That's perfect! Well done!
Ah, thank you.
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, but this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. This little piggy kicked the football. This little piggy slid fast. This little piggy fell asleep, and this little piggy he passed. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, but this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. This little piggy drew some shapes. This little piggy dressed up. This little piggy counted numbers, and this little piggy read books. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home.
In the darkness of the forest, Shere Khan's on the prowl. Mowgli stops to listen as he hears the mighty growl. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. Bagheera and Baloo are at the man cub side. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book. In the jungle book, it's in the jungle book.
Mama, mama, me, more milkshake.